What up, you nerds? Fallout here, and today I'm going over 6 common mistakes I see new players making in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the free-to-play beta of which is going on right now. Mistake number 1, not changing your goddamned FOV. Before jumping into even one game of Black Ops Cold War, you gotta try and fiddle around with your FOV, aka your field of view. Normally this is something that only happens on PC, but Black Ops Cold War has an FOV slider on console, which is top shelf. If you've never heard of field of view, it's how much of the game you can see on your screen at one time. A low field of view is really going to condense and constrict your vision, and most good players hate running with their FOV on low. Go into your game settings, head over to the graphics tab and tweak that FOV. It may take you a little bit to figure out exactly what you like the most, but your KD ratio is going to thank you. If you want a quick little demo, and I know you do, here's what the lowest FOV setting looks like in game, 60. And here's what the highest setting looks like, 120. As you can see with the 120 FOV, you can see much more of your surroundings. You might not like it pulled back so far though. I've been kind of rolling with around 100. Tinker with it until you find what you like. Mistake number 2, not upgrading their guns on the fly. Look, most of you know the drill in a new COD game. You got the pre-built loadouts and you've got the custom loadouts. When you finally unlock custom loadouts, that's naturally the way to go because you've got more control over your weapons and more control over your perks. When using a new weapon, you start off with the absolute most basic bitch pumpkin spice latte version imaginable, and you gotta unlock all the new attachments as you use the gun more and more. But unlike some other COD games I've played in the past where you could only tweak loadouts after the match is over, in Cold War you can tweak it on the fly. Did you just unlock a new barrel or a new scope mid-game? Slap it on, buddy boy. You're not doing yourself any favors by sticking with that pure vanilla MP5. Always remember that you can grab those unlocks right away. That leads me to mistake number 3, players who don't change their loadout entirely if it's just not working. Because you can tweak your loadout on the fly, it's really important to remember that you have the power to change your loadout entirely if it just isn't working. I'm talking mid-game, boys. Did you think that new light machine gun was gonna be a perfect fit for the map you're on, but it just ain't working? Take it off, dude. Quit trying to put a square peg in a round hole. You shouldn't be playing COD trying to make only one gun, only one strat work the entire time. If you're trying to level up a gun, sure, I get that. But if you're going for a win and you're dying over and over and over, mix it up. Open your loadouts, change weapons, change perks. Make changes based on what the enemy is doing to you and what you can do to get around it. Mistake number 4, not dealing with enemy spy planes. Dear f***ing Lord. Boys, bring it in, take a knee. If the enemy team is littering the air with spy planes, you gotta take care of it. Spy planes are a low score streak. You can throw one out at only 1,000. Not only are they cheap, they're crazy viable. You get a periodic sweep of the map, revealing enemy locations, and on top of that, you can stack them, meaning more planes in the air gets you a quicker sweep on the map. The loadout perk you would normally use to stay off enemy spy plane radar is called Ghost, but it has fierce competition from the perk Gung Ho, meaning there might not be a ton of people out there running Ghost right away. Take out enemy spy planes. Remember how you can change your loadout on the fly? The Sigma 2 rocket launcher was born to shred planes. Aim it up, lock on, fire a homing rocket, done. Not only do you hurt the enemy team by ruining their score streak immediately, blowing up spy planes counts towards your score streak. It's a double whammy. If the enemy team isn't trouncing you with spy planes, great, good for you. If they are, whip out that launcher and take them down. Mistake number 5, not opening your friggin' ears and listening. Call of Duty is notorious for being a game you can crush if you have good audio. Hearing enemy gunfire is an obvious giveaway to where they are, but the other thing you can listen for is enemy footsteps, which are damn loud in Cold War. Moving around slowly reduces the amount of noise that you make, but as you know, this is Call of Duty. A lot of players don't care too much and clomp around anyway with their loud ass shoes. I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes you gotta play fast, but you can take advantage of people doing that and keep your ears open for heavy footsteps heading your way. The perk you'll need later on to avoid getting betrayed by in-game audio is called Ninja. The f*** you say to me, you little which you don't unlock for a good long while. If you want to be a real bastard, you can go into your audio settings and make sure that one volume setting in particular is higher than the others. Sound effect volume. If sound effect is high and all the other volume types, especially music, are low, you'll be much more likely to hear enemies giving themselves away as they run towards you. I feel like now would be a good time to mention that I am partnered with ASTRO. Use promo code Fallout at astrogaming.com. Sorry about that. Okay, finally, mistake number 6, mashing the respawn button immediately after you die early on in the game and not learning what good players in your lobby are doing. Look, I get it, man. It's Call of Duty, and at some point you're gonna get a ton of hours into the game, and by then you'll know exactly which guns are hot and which are trash. In the very beginning, when you're playing a new COD and everything is fresh, take a few extra seconds to make a note what the enemy is killing you with, especially if there's one guy top fragging and killing you with the same gun over and over. I know the initial instinct is to mash respawn and get back in the firefight immediately, but don't you want to know what he's dominating the lobby with? The game tells you in the top right corner not only what gun you got killed by, but what attachments it has on it as well. If you notice yourself losing to one gun over and over and over, it's probably pretty damn good, and you can focus on leveling up that gun next rather than wasting your time on other loadouts that suck. If you found these tips helpful, or if you're enjoying the Black Ops Cold War open beta fun, click that like button and don't forget to subscribe because it helps me out a bunch. Don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel, and I appreciate those who do. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.